I actually want to start off with you guys because I've been asked this question a lot over the last 12 hours. And before I answer it, I want your answers as IBOs. I had a few people ask me this today. I've gotten DMs about it. I've gotten emails about it, which is, hey, Evan, is the Mets season back on? Hey, Evan, are the Mets back? Hey, Evan, do you think we have a season now? And before I give you my answer to that, Tiki Barber, you are as I in the IBO as one can be.
That means independent?
Independent as one can be. Not I as an I as an independent. The Mets obviously did sweep the Detroit Tigers. They have played much better baseball. They are still 7 games under 500. But Tiki Barber, are the New York Mets back?
Not yet. They're exciting. Mm-hmm. They're back because now you want to watch them. They have this injection of youth that makes it feel like this team is completely different than everything that David Stearns tried to set up to go into this season. Whether that's Christian Scott, whether that's obviously A.J. Ewing, Carson Benge, it just feels different than what we expected coming into this season. But they're not back until they beat a team that's good. Detroit had high expectations. They are not good this year.
Well, excuse me, can I just interject with one thing?
Just like the Mets had high expectations and are not good this year.
If your bar is that the Mets have to beat a team that's good, then why don't you hold the Yankees to that same bar? Because they haven't.
Because the Yankees have the second best record in the American League.
They're not 12 games out, Evan.
Exactly. They haven't had a 12-game losing streak. Like
I'm sorry.
You know what?
I was trying to get into the trash
I will condition this.
Yeah.
I'll give you a conditional answer.
Yeah.
You win the series against the Yankees, I'll declare on Monday that they're back.
Wow. Win a series, they would still be 6 games under 500.
Doesn't matter.
Win a series.
I would say they're back if they win the series against the Yankees.
Nuts?
You got to say something, right?
Yeah, here's what you got to say. They're 12 games out. They swept the Tigers.
Yep.
Even if they make up all of this ground to pull themselves back into the wild card and everything, then they have to maintain that and continue to play over their head just to ride this out. I think the hole is still too deep. Sorry, it's over.
So they're not back.
They're not over.
Why are you hating?
I'm not hating. It's the realization. I said, okay, they swept the Tigers. Look where they are in the standings. They're still, 7 games under? Mm-hmm. You have to do all of that work just to bring yourself back, and then once you're back, not fall apart again. That's
we
hard
have a
to
recent
do.
history of this? Did this not happen in 2022?
Okay. I mean,
did they not suck in 2022 and then end up in NLCS?
Is a backup shortstop about to sing a song and take them, to the Magic Land?
I think actually Shaun is more right than Tiki is. I am happy that the Mets swept the Detroit Tigers. I am thrilled. I am excited about the youth that has now been instilled into this room. And I think that what A.J. Ewing and even the emergence of Carson Benge has provided is a little bit of hope, like a flash of hope. But I cannot get nuts about a couple of weeks. They have to play consistent baseball for a long time. And, beating the Yankees is a beat-your-chest kind of moment. It would be very exciting. And, yes, the Yankees are a good team. And, yes, that would be very encouraging. But I hate to say it. Shaun's actually really accurate about this. They got a lot of work to do, man. I'm thrilled
why
that
are you poo-pooing the good feels,
Calling
man?
it like it is, bro. Calling it like it is. I'm excited. I'm happy they swept the Tigers. Don't get me wrong. I was pumped up when they got big outs. I was pumped up when Brett Beatty had a game-tying home run. I'm happy. I want to win. But I also got to call it like I see it. The Mets have been awful for a long time. They have started to play better baseball. I definitely think the infusion of A.J. Ewing has made a big impact. But they've got to do it for a while now. I mean, they got to go play good baseball for a extended period of time.
So then project what's going to happen. Project what is it a couple of series wins like they've had, and then they fall back down to earth? They have another 8-game losing streak. What if you look at this Mets team?
Yeah,
they're not constructed to be bad. I mean, they're spending the money not to be bad, obviously.
Sure.
You can't look at this team, especially the way they've been playing, and say, yeah, they're going to suck again.
Oh no, I can easily do that.
How?
Because I don't trust most guys in the lineup.
Who do you not trust?
Everyone outside of Juan Soto. I mean, who do I not trust? Brett Beatty had a big home run last night. Do I trust Brett Beatty to hold down third base for the next few months? No. Do I trust Mark Vientos to finally be consistent? No. Do I trust whoever is catching, whether it's Luis Torrens or Hayden Sanger? Torrens is a nice backup, but no. I'm even getting to the point where I'm having a tough time trusting Bo Bichette. He's had an awful season. And sometimes you just have awful seasons.
Right.
Sometimes it isn't just, oh, don't worry, look at the back of the baseball card. He's going to be fine. So I don't trust him. Carson Benge and A.J. Ewing are incredibly exciting. They're also young players. I can't sit here and rely on them being candidates for Rookie of the Year. So I guess
somebody's got to be Rookie of the Year, Evan.
Well, Nolan McLean. They've got a few candidates.
I just think there's more good that's happening than there is bad.
Well, I
right
think
now.
the good recently is the infusion of youth, but
Right.
overall, they still need players that I don't trust to play really well, led by Mark Vientos and Brett Beatty and Bo Bichette turning their season around. I hope I'm wrong. I can't say this enough because people are like, oh, you're hating your own team. No, I'm being honest. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to lie? You want me to just tell you everything's fine?
I don't know if it's honesty. I think you're being cautious about jumping in.
Why?
Protecting
In
himself.
2024
Yes.
when they struggled.
Exactly right. You're protecting yourself.
No, not really, because in 2024 when they struggled, I remained pretty steadfast that they were better than this and they would turn their season around.
So, okay, yes.
I believed in that team more. Like, what?
I was sitting next to you when this happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yesterday, the Mets had a day game.
Yes.
It was 1:05 or first pitch, whatever it was.
110. They were down 3-0 at 1:15.
Exactly. So I saw you.
Yes.
I saw you because I was watching on the MLB app, which was like a half a second ahead.
Yeah.
And I saw that Nolan McLean gave up a 3-run home run. You were talking and chatting or something, right in your scorebook. Whatever
Doing
it
the
was.
show.
You were doing.
I was
the
a
show.
professional.
I was not paying attention. I was in a rabbit hole of real live action.
Yeah.
And I see your face.
Yeah.
Your face was like, oh my God, no! You didn't say anything,
Right.
Because you're a professional.
That's right, I'm a professional.
But it was, oh my God, it's over.
Yeah.
Like you thought the game was over in the first inning.
Yeah.
I have never known you to be this negative about a team.
Well, their offense has been so bad, it's tough to really trust.
But it was almost like you didn't trust Nolan McLean. You didn't trust him to be the pitcher that you have talked about him being.
No,
because he had a tough outing, not
No.
just in the first inning.
Yeah.
It was a tough outing for 7.
He was very fortunate because he got lucky on the non-overturn play at third base, but to
Right.
Nolan McLean's credit, the guy went 7 innings and allowed 3 runs. It wasn't about Nolan McLean. It's about trusting the Met offense. This is a Met offense that up until this series would never score 9 and 10 runs, which they did in 2 of the 3 games.
But
So
now
it
you
was-
have your savior.
Come on, man. Like you know what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate this.
What?
You're trying to make me like the stereotypical baseball fan that over exaggerates on a win here and there, like it's the football
Has
season.
A.J. Ewing done stuff that only guys like Mickey Mantle and Juan Soto have done?
Well, did you just compare who I love? I adore A.J. Ewing. Did you just invoke Mickey Mantle and Juan Soto?
I'm just calling the facts as they are.
Tiki, you're killing me here, bro.
A 3-game stretch where you've had a home run, 4 walks, a 6 RBI, whatever the heck the numbers are.
What are we doing?
Right?
What are we doing?
Is he not your savior?
It's not fair to tell a 21-year-old to be our savior. He is really impressive, and I'm very excited to watch him, and I'm glad that they called him up. And I love the way he takes pitches
But
right
why-
off the plate.
I just don't
love the kid.
understand why you're trying to dumb him back into
I'm not dumbing him back.
into the doldrums that the start of the season was.
Because baseball's
Why
a-
can't you be excited about what you're
I am excited
seeing?
about him. I'm not
He's had 8 at-bats, or whatever it is, 12 at-bats
Yeah.
in the 2-3 games that he's been up.
Yeah.
And he's been phenomenal.
He's been great.
So why can't you believe that that's who he is?
I think he has a chance to be a really good ball player. That's not going to make the Mets a 90-win team when a week ago you thought they were a 90-loss team. Like, I can't over-exaggerate to a couple of days. There'll be a moment if the Mets continue to play good baseball where I'll come in here and I will look into everybody's eyes and say, I'm believing again.
Right.
I'm not there yet.
You
And
got to believe before you see it.
can I tell you a story?
Believe before you see it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll tell you a story. I don't know if you guys remember this, but the Mets and the Yankees have played the Subway Series every year since 1997.
Okay.
Right? So we have a long history of Subway Series, and without a doubt, you get in that ballpark at Citi Field or Yankee Stadium, or back in the day at Shea or Yankee Stadium, the energy will get you. You want to win these games. Even though if they're just regular season games, you want to beat your rival, whether you're a Met fan or you're a Yankee fan. Back in 2013, the New York Mets came into the Subway Series with a record of 19-28. They weren't very good. The Yankees
Sounds
came
similar.
in. Oh, does it? The Yankees came into the Subway Series with a record of 30-19. Also sounds very similar. And I'll never forget it. They played 4 straight games, 2 at Shea, 2 at Yankee, or 2 at Citi, 2 at Yankee.
Yep.
And the Mets won all 4 games. And every Met fan was having a party, like, oh, my God, we're back. And I wasn't that excited. And the reason I wasn't that excited is I didn't think they were any good. Like, I'm glad they won the games, of course. I'm a fan. But I saw through hot streaks. You want to know why?
Why?
Every bad team has a hot streak. Every good team has a losing
So
streak.
you've declared this team for the rest of the season a bad team.
I don't think they're
And so
that
anything
good.
that happens is overachievement.
Well, I'd be surprised. No, I'd be wrong, Tiki. I would take L's and say, boy, I misread this. It was a bad start. They were able to turn their season around. I still don't think they're a good team. And I remember when they won that Subway Series, like I was pumped. Do you remember that Subway Series, Sean, by chance?
Which one?
I just told it to you. Were you listening to the show?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to communicate back to the shop here.
Oh, well, what is there to communicate about? We're doing a radio show.
All right, well, give it to me.
2013, four-game
No.
series, 2 at Yankee, 2 at Shea. The Mets won all 4 games.
2013's a blur.
Yeah, and the Yankees ended up not having a good year that year. They only won 85 games and they missed the playoffs, but in the moment, they were in first place. We can't get overrated by a couple of days. So I will again say what I said to you yesterday, and I think it's accurate. There is now a glimmer of hope for the New York Mets. That doesn't mean we're back. That doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and pound the chest and tell you, here we go, we're winning the division. It's magic all over again. There's a glimmer of hope, and I hope that glimmer of hope turns into a big, giant sunshine bowl. But right now...
Which we might be getting this weekend, by the way.
Hopefully so. But right now, I am still kind of looking at this team as they're not any good. Now, go beat the Yankees? Go let me beat my chest by mocking you and other Yankee fans? I would love that. That would pump me up. I'd probably even be obnoxious on Monday as a Met fan, which I tend not to be.
So are you saying this weekend is your World Series, Evan?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You guys mock
Got that one out of the way early on a Friday, the Subway
Well,
Series.
you guys mock that, but sometimes it's true. I said that to Knicks fans this year during the 4 Nets-Knicks games. I said, this is our NBA Finals. And you know what happened in our NBA Finals?
Swept?
We got we got swept. So I appreciate you wanting to believe and wanting me to believe.
I mean, I'm not a Met fan.
I'm just going to tell it like it
I'm
is.
just telling you what I see is enticing.
You know how you're wrong and
Why?
they're not back? Look at all of these people that have showed up to the MLB flagship store.
Yes.
I see Yankee logos and Yankee Where are the Met fans?
Maybe they're working for.
Yeah,
They're
we
working.
have
There's
jobs.
one right there. I
have
see
work.
one right there.
We have
Right in front. There's
Oh,
two.
we got 2 back there.
I
with
see.
a My
I
Mets
see
Bible.
my Mets Bibles. I see 3. There's a bunch of them, Sean.
Imagine
Are
buying
you
that
blind?
book.
First of all, don't judge
It's more
our-
valuable when Evan signs it.
That's right. Don't judge our fandom or our excitement based on how many Met fans you see. That's not always the best indicator.
But the point is, when there's pride in the city, the orange and blue come out.
I think I represent most Met fans when I tell you that I am incredibly excited about A.J. Ewing being here. I am very excited about Carson Benge, who's been coming together over the last few weeks. I'm excited every time Nolan McLean takes the baseball. I definitely have a ray of hope with the youth that this team has. But at 7 games under 500, do I think that this team is still going to go out and find a way to win 88 games and make the playoffs? I'd be very surprised by that. I hope I'm wrong. It'd be a great story. It'd be like 2024 on steroids.
Right.
And I hope that happens. And yes, playing the New York Yankees can sometimes be a jumping off point. As irrelevant as 2013 turned out to be, in 1999, the Mets season was in the doldrums until they salvaged the game against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium and turned their season around. So sometimes the Subway Series can inspire. Now, on the other side of things, I'm going to calm down the Yankee fan. Because like I just said with the Mets, bad teams will have winning streaks. Let's calm down. Good teams are going to have losing streaks. And the Yankees right now are not playing great baseball. They haven't scored a lot of runs consistently. They just had a run of losing 5 out of 6 games to Milwaukee and Baltimore. It sucks. I'm not telling you shouldn't be annoyed. I'm not telling you shouldn't be mad. Obviously, there's still concern about Max Fried. But what I am going to tell you is that you're a really good team. I think you're the best team in the American League that happens to not be playing good baseball right now.
Yeah, hurry back,
That's the
Giancarlo.
Yankees.
Hurry back, Giancarlo and Caballero. Hurry back, even more so than Max Fried.
Well, I think with Giancarlo, you really want him to take his time. Because as much as they miss
but-
his bat, it is about October with him.
The problem is his replacement bat is out now, too, with Dominguez.
No, I totally get that. I think you want Jason Dominguez back, and you want Spencer Jones to get hot with the opportunities he has. But I think you got to lay off Giancarlo. I mean, saying come back soon, Giancarlo, in the middle of May is an out-of-touch thought, if that's really what you're thinking.
I don't mean rush back from an injury. I just mean the Yankees are better of some of their old parts when they have their second best or third best hitter on the team.
Totally get it. But would you agree, would both of you agree, that right now, as the Yankees head to this Subway Series, they are a really good team that's not playing good baseball?
Right. That's what it comes down to. And some of it, unfortunately, has been the pitching. And you talked about Max Fried, and we saw the MRI news. I don't think we got an official result yet. But it feels like.
Do you have insight on Max Fried's injury?
From what I'm hearing,
Tiki?
I don't think it's Tommy John. But
are you reporting that?
He is going to miss some time.
Are you reporting that?
That's what I heard. That's what I'm hearing.
Hold on a second. Breaking news, FAN Digital, you can put it out. Tiki Barber is reporting, no Tommy John, but Max Fried will miss how much time?
Sometime.
Sometime.
Undefined amount of time.
Now, are you talking about more than a couple of weeks?
Probably.
Okay.
So we'll find out soon enough, but that's what I think is we're in store for Max Fried.
Do we have an NFL game scheduled that will be played before we see Max Fried?
No.
Okay. No, but that sums up to some time.
Well, I
Well,
made,
that's like September, dude. That's like
Well,
September 12th.
it's already the end of May almost.
I made this
Middle
statement
May.
yesterday while you were vacationing with your children. I said, here's the way I view the Max Fried news, all right? I think because this team, I believe in the Yankees. I think they're the best team in the American League, Max Fried or not. Like, you will be fine. Because of that confidence, I just need Max Fried back in time to be fully ready for the postseason.
Right.
And so if he missed 2 months, if he had the Tarek Skubal injury, I would almost say, you know what, sigh of relief, we survived. Obviously, you'd rather it be minor. You'd rather it be he misses 1 or 2 starts. But I would look at Max Fried as just avoid disaster. Give me the chance to have Fried and Cole actually pitch in the same rotation when it really matters in October. Do you share that kind of conservative view on the news we eventually get on Max Fried?
I'll do you one better. This could be a blessing for the Yankees, knowing that Max Fried, versus Toronto last year. Let's get that arm refreshed and straightened up. We really just need him, Schlittler, and Garrett Cole mowing down in October. The Yankees have enough pitching to navigate 162. So if this takes 2 months of bullets out of Max Fried's arm, and it means he's even better in October.
Agreed.
It might be a blessing for them.
I completely agree. I think they're equipped to deal with this. Now, the problem is pitching injuries happen.
Right.
There could be more.
Right.
We're sitting here now.
Why are you
like,
trying to jinx us right now?
It's not jinxing. I say this all the time. It's pitching, man.
It's baseball, though.
It's baseball, and you never have enough pitching. It's not a cliche. It's true.
Yeah.
And so, yes, because we were talking last week, what do they do when Garrett Cole is back? And it's like, come on, you know what's going to happen.
Eventually, baseballs.
Yes.
Right. Eventually,
baseball.
Eventually, it's going to turn right for whatever you need to happen.
Absolutely.
And the Yankees, fortunately, and this is where you got to give credit to Brian Cashman, have loaded up on pitching.
Absolutely.
And even though it felt like it was extra and not needed, it comes down to baseball being baseball.
You never have enough pitching. You
Yes.
just don't. We'll get to your phone calls throughout the day, 888-808-1019. We've got a few special guests stopping by. We'll talk to the Talking Yankees guys from John Boy Media. Jake and our buddy Joe's McFly will stop by. Dylan Betances, who's done a great job with the Yes Network, will stop by. The great Al Leiter, who probably to this day, I'll say this to Al because I still believe it, hopefully Nolan McLean can change this at some point. Al Leiter is the guy who I trust the most to pitch in a Subway Series game. Like, if you just said, all right, Evan, you can pick anybody in Met history and start a Subway Series game, I trust Al. I'll never forget the 100 million pitches he threw in Game 5 of the World Series when he left his soul on the mound, and then Luis Sojo hit a 170-foot hopper that bounced up the middle. So we'll talk to Al Leiter a little bit later on. We'll get to your phone calls coming up. We'll break down the NFL schedule. And I usually hate who has more pressure in the Subway Series, but I do want to answer that because I think it's actually not even close.